Stay sharp. We're going in.
Through! For my lord!
Denied!
Eat this!
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Fire support!
I can read your moves like a book!
Engaging!
Going in! Do it! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
On your knees!
Its armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Swirl blade! Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Astral
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Tiger blade! Tiger blade! Frozen! Hammer! Lightning!
Fire!
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely. Coming along? What do you want to do with them? Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician now?
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it. Well, there's only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example. and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Miez. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
You're mine!
In a bind?
Time to shine!
Strike!
Miron!
Eagle Ray! Swallow Blade!
Lunar Corruption!
Strike! Swallow Blade!
Hurricane Strike! Not in your dreams!
Swallow Blade!
Reload! Where are you going?
Swallow Blade!
Hurricane Strike! Will this help?
All yours, all mine!
Switch to offense!
Not today!
Healing Stay away!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Reload!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Now you see what I can do! Annihilation! Healing! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Here goes! Freeze Lancer!
Pile Driver!
Benediction light.
Crescent Boom! I can handle it!
Denied!
Flames! Reload! Hurricane Strike! Back into the fray! This one's mine!
Benediction
Mega
light.
Ray! Hurricane Strike! This one's
Blade.
mine! There!
Slash!
And again!
Swallow Blade!
Gone! Searing Hurricane Strike! Hard Steel!
Elusive Deity!
Not on my watch!
Swallow Blade!
Healing!
Swallow
This
Blade!
one's mine! Glacial Spear! Hurricane
You picked the wrong fight!
Ready? Lancer! Hurricane Strike! No, you're going in!
In a bind?
Death for me!
Hurricane Strike! Go in! Here's my
Carve through armor!
mine! Hurricane I never miss! Going in! Will this help?
Swallow Blade!
Right! Healing Circle!
On guard!
Hitting piles.
Going in! Leave the chargers to me!
Swallow blade.
How about this?
Here goes!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Here goes!
Look sharp!
Anything in order is all mine!
Not in your dreams!
Their arts were interrupted!
Lunar corruption!
On guard!
Lunar blast!
Swallow blade.
Ride for me.
Lightning! Downfall! Here's a healing arc!
Mine!
They can't get out of this. Swallow blade.
Your arms!
Where are you going?
Swallow blade. Eagle ray. Burn in hell.
Healing
Try
fire!
harder. Elusive deity. Too much. Stay away from my friend.
I'll bring you back from death again! Resuscitation! Here's a healing arc!
I owe you one.
First aid! Arc sealed! Ready to go!
Switch to offense!
Confiscated!
Igneous discharge! Slaughter
I
them!
can carve through armor. Out of the wood, it seems.
I'll heal you all!
Flash! Stalagmite! Swallow blade! I'm in your deck.
Water, hear my call! Spread!
Benediction light.
Flame of
Swallow
fury!
blade! Steel! I owe you one.
Hear my call!
Flash! Swallow blade!
Spread!
Swallow blade!
Hurricane
Flash! Swallow blade!
Take it! You're mine!
Dance for me.
On guard!
Flash! Crescent flash!
Hurricane strike! Lunar corruption!
Swallow
If it's
blade!
in the sky, it's mine!
Swallow blade!
Radiant
Try and run.
No further!
Know your place.
Here goes!
Bathed in blood.
I can handle it!
Do it! All yours, Kisara!
Here's a healing arc!
I can carve through armor!
Confiscated!
Swallow blade!
Searing flame!
We're attacking separately! I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her! And take out the monster first!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
I won't stop the
Swallow blade! Try harder!
Alright, let me at it!
Swallow blade! Slash!
Radiant hit! Here's a healing arc!
Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Being interrupted.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Now you see what I can do!
You will suffer! Freeze Lancer! Hurricane strike!
Swallow blade! Slash! Take it!
An outstanding
Here, let me help! Arc seal!
Swallow blade!
This one's mine!
Bad.
Wits about you, people!
No further! Slash! Swallow blade!
Here's a healing arc!
Swallow blade!
I
owe you one, tearing you apart! Swallow blade! Bloody house!
The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall before your hanging calamity.
You picked the wrong fight!
Chaotic disaster! Here came
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine! I'll bring you back from death to this. I'll bring you back from death to this.
No rest for the wicked.
Not like this.
Benediction
Water,
light.
hear my call.
Another incantation ruined.
A new leaf on life.
Slash! Imbue this vanquished soul from beyond! Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! Now you see what I can do! It's the sick!
Train harder!
Hear my call. I'll bring you back
Elusive
from death
deity!
to this.
Eating piles of them! Take away! done yet!
Appreciate the help. I'm gone.
Swallow blade!
Hurricane Strike! This one's mine! This one's mine!
Swallow blade!
Not in your dreams!
No!
Switch
Can't end here!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
This one's mine! Fear! Here's evil!
Resonate with the earth!
Switch on!
Scream, pain, and blood.
Rending you a bloody
Back
holiday!
from death to this!
Anything in armor is all
I was overconfident.
Leave the charge to me.
heal!
Appreciate the help.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life! We...
What was I thinking?
Benediction.
Swallow blade!
One more.
Annihilation!
Swallow armor will save you! Slash! Heal!
I was overconfident.
Swallow blade!
Get inside.
Let my guard down.
Easter!
Art
Your
field!
hands now.
Not in your dreams! Can't lose.
Slash!
Lightning! Downfall!
Behold my true power!
Her master core.
Not while I'm around, she isn't! Lunar Corruption! Lunar Blast!
Swallow blade! Slash!
Mega
Swallow
Ray!
blade! Ridwell!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Crescent moon.
Go for it, Ridwell!
Hit her now! Not in your dreams! Healing
Swallow
circle!
blade!
Switch to offense.
Swallow blade!
There! Hurricane Blade!
Slash!
Mega
Swallow
Ray!
take this! This deity! Slash!
Lion Power!
I can carve through armor! Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
You will! It's mine!
Slash! Swallow blade! Easter!
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Hurricane Strike!
Swallow blade!
Mega Ray!
Resonate with the
Look
earth!
sharp.
Behold my
Ready!
true power!
Not in your dreams!
Swallow blade!
Healing circle!
Ready to crush!
Far enough. Appreciate the help.
There!
One more!
I'll end you! Frozen!
Hammer.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in, and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin! Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. I... Damn it!
Slash! Swallow blade! Take this! It's over! Slash! Swallow... Slash! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Mirage! Slash! Swallow blade! Mirage! Rising wyvern! Mirage! Swallow blade! It's on! Eat dirt! Swallow blade! Slash! Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! I'm nearly done for. There! Slash! Swallow blade! Here I come! It's over! This should do it! Try harder! Here I come! Slash! Here I have no limits! Here I come! It's over! Rising wyvern! Mirage! Slash! You're my... Here I come! Slash! Rising wyvern! Here I come! Mirage! Swallow blade! Take this! Swallow blade! Slash! You're mine! Swallow blade! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! Take this! You're finished! Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Here I come! Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Slash! Strike! Swallow blade! Slash! Here I come! You're finished! Rising wyvern! Mirage! Ah!
Alvin?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle? Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danins, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danin defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Xion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegus. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegus was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I should shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegus? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegus, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me.
Sorry, that was insensitive. Every new piece of information seems only to... I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same... More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first... And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. Listen, I may be a traitor among my... I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you...
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison...
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we...
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory. So, feel like you're making headway?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renin starship.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renins, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given.
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renin society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Elfin. Do you understand? But, if you're still not—
What I've been fighting.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. in one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegus, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Xion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, poor Xion must be lonely.
Yeah, you're right.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Xion or what? What's gotten into you, man?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say...
Sounds like me.
Come on, man. Look, I get it. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, But here's the thing. None of that's got...
I guess.
It's about... Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's... Fine, I've said my piece. The thing...
I can't guarantee anyone's...
So you think we might get burned up? Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after... That's the guy I was proud to follow.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Now I'm gonna ask you this once and only... What's it gonna be?
What are you...
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen. You're probably right.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. But there's still so much...
He could be a pain sometimes.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time.
Hey, don't even...
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alvin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry. Good. This came out just the...
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
We've got all the ingredients for that recipe now!
Great! I'll let you cook then.
Wait, what?
Remember, if the paint's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-zoogle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Swallow blade! I'll finish you here and now!
Swallow blade!
With a shot!
Eat this!
Swallow blade!
Glitter dragon!
Swallow blade!
Eagle of slice!
Piercing roar!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the bubbly!
The enemy wields art.
Do it!
We'll soon see, Frozen!
Hammer!
Dance in the wind!
My turn!
Talon hurricane!
Hurricane!
Rip and tear!
You're on!
Time.
It's on!
I'm hurt bad.
Now or never.
Go away! I'm ready
Take
to go!
this! Swallow blade!
All right.
Do it!
Frozen!
Hammer! Now you see what I can do. Watch this!
Torn up!
Swallow blade!
Talon hurricane!
Slice!
Glitter
Swallow
dragon!
blade!
Eagle
Here
of
I go!
I'm just getting started!
Not in your dreams!
An
Slice!
outstanding
Swallow blade! Slice! Swallow
Dragon
blade!
Raging
All yours, Kisara.
Cascade! Raging Cascade!
On guard!
Its armor's too strong!
It'll swallow you!
Be my guest! It's over! This one's all mine!
Supernova!
Eat dirt!
Talon hurricane!
Swallow blade!
Rip and tear! Watch this!
Swallow blade!
Take this!
Hurricane! Illuminate the dark!
This one's mine! Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get—
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village. Especially—
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home, though in the end...
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But my rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers. Friends. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people, and I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with every—
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion. Everyone. Will you fight with me?
say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length.
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down...
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise. We've exhausted all the avenues available to us.
Fine. Let's get going. Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food. Bad.
Of course, a little magic.
Never underestimate a full stomach. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, but ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make...
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. A part of me thought it served her right. That she'd gotten what she deserved. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone.
Who said it had to...
Huh?
Rinwell, you didn't give in to... As for what it means...
Some time.
Or don't.
No, you're... And hey...
Okay. Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
You're saying we should check the owl forest? I think Huro senses an owl around here. Kudo senses an owl around here.
That's far enough!
Swallow blade!
Talon Storm!
Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade!
That's better.
Pieces! Attack
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Watch it!
You're
mine!
stockpile.
You're finished! Slash!
Leave the chargers to me!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's
Swallow
for!
blade!
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Shining Supernova!
Mirage!
More where that came
Slash!
from!
First strike! That's freaking got it! Swallow blade!
Blah, blah, blah. That's super swallow. Arc
An
field!
outstanding effect!
Confiscated!
First strike! All
Make it
finishes
rain!
here and now! Swallow blade!
Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. I've got something. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Where should I cast my line? Hup. There we go. That's not a fish I see often.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
Yeah! There we go. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch!
Hup. Oh! wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
All right. That's not a fish I see often.
There certainly are a wide array of fish on Dana.
Hup. Time to try a different spot. Ha! Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
Hup. Okay, change of plans. Ha! Okay, change of plans. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. All right, once more from the top. I've got something. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
There certainly are a wide array of fish on Dana.
I've got something. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch!
All right. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Ha! Reel it in. She's got a good size to her, all told.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch!
There we go. Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Reel it in. I'll get you next time. All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
Hup. Reel it in. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That flapper was a true fighter.
Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Hup. All right. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch!
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was...
I can hardly breathe.
It's brutal, all this
What's needed at times.
And where do you expect...
What about you, Alphen?
Yeah.
Well, lucky you, I guess.